Hi, today I'm doing my eyebrow tutorial for you all. I always get questions on my eyebrows, so I thought I'd finally get it done and show you how I draw them on. I'm just going to quickly talk through the products I'm going to use in the tutorial and then you can watch the tutorial. I use quite a few products, and this isn't to say that you need to use a lot of products. I just like to use all the products that I have. So I have quite a few. I mostly go for high-end products for brows because I haven't really been able to find anything from Boots and Superdrug drugstore places. You know, they don't really offer good brow products for me, in my opinion, because I'm quite picky. I like the brow gel kind of formulas. And I use two. I use the MAC one. This is the Dirty Blonde one. And then I also use the Illamasqua brow gel in Strike. This is a bit darker. I like to use Strike on the end of my brows because it's a bit more creamier than the MAC one, and it just helps me to get a really fine end, a really sharp sort of tail on my brow, and it's a bit darker. So, and you know, your eyebrows naturally go a bit lighter to darker, so that's why I use that on the ends. And in the front of the brow I use the MAC product. This is really good for kind of making your eyebrows look a bit thicker. So this is really good for people who have really nice natural eyebrows, don't really need to draw much on. This is a really good product to just fill them in a little bit, any sparse areas. I also use the Illamasqua Brow Cake in Thunder. I just use this product to kind of set down the gel that I use, just to make sure it stays in place all day. This product is really great on its own. I used to use it on its own, but I kind of moved over to the MAC stuff because I found that this was just too dark for my eyebrows all on its own, because it's like a dark brown. I know they do lighter shades if you're interested. You can use it wet or dry, so this is a really, really helpful product. It is Brow Cake. I do really like that. And then to set down my brow hairs, if you watch my drugstore favourites video, you'll have seen me talk about the Collection Colour Lash Mascara. I love this for just really combing through the hairs, setting them in place, getting them in the exact direction that I want them in. And it's a really nice big wand. And then to kind of sharpen up my brows, like underneath, I use this concealer. This is the 17 Phwoar paint concealer, just a cheap concealer. At the end of the day, all you're using it is to sharpen up your eyebrows. You don't need to go out and buy an expensive one, just a cream one preferably, because they're easier to blend in. And yeah, that's all the products that I use for my brows. So if you want to find out how to draw on my eyebrows, how to draw on your eyebrows like I draw on my... If you want to find out how I draw on my eyebrows, then keep watching. Bye! I'll start off with one eyebrow done, so I'm going to show you how to do the other one to get it matching. So first of all, I go in with the MAC. It's called Fluid Line Brow Gel Cream, and it's in the shade Dirty Blonde. The brush I use is the Sandler Brow Filler Brush. I got this a long time ago off fillunique.com, I think it is. I just wanted an angled brush, so this is the one I went for, because this is a brow filler. So yeah, I'm gonna first of all actually just take this little spoolie and I'm gonna take a spoolie and just kind of brush through my hairs, just to kind of get them in the direction that you want them to be sat for the whole day. Then I'll take my angled brow filler brush and the MAC Dirty Blonde Brow Gel Cream. I'm just going to dip my brush in. I'm just going to start on the first part of the brow and just draw a line along the bottom. It's going to be so hard because I don't really draw my eyebrows on the little mirror. Just that first part, just right along. Then I'll go in with so that really like aggressively. Then I'll go in with some more product, and I'm gonna do the same along the top. But I kind of start a bit further in. kind of, with the rest of the product that's on the brush, and just kind of bring it over. And you just want to kind of achieve a straight line along the top, straight line along the bottom, going in line with your own eyebrow hairs. Then I'm going to take some more of the product and then I'm just going to fill in that kind of shape that we've made. And then I'll just go in with the spoolie again just to kind of brush all that product through the hairs. Just to make sure it's all blended together. The next product I'm going to go in with is the brow gel from Illamasqua. And this is where I work on my arch. So starting from the bottom again. I'm going to draw a line like so. Just like that. And I'll go in with more product and just top part. Now I'm just going to work on getting a nice fine like sharp tail. I'm just going to take the brush that I've been using, this little top tip from me, and just kind of wipe the ends off, and then you're going to get a really sort of sharp edge, and then just put the tail in. You might need a little bit more product on your brush. Like that. Now the last step, well, for filling in the brows, I don't always do, but sometimes I feel like if my eyebrows are a little bit patchy, I will go in with this, the brow cake from Mascara. And I just use this to sort of set down the product I've been using. I go in with clear mascara to set down the hairs. And this is just the part where you want to kind of get your hairs in the direction you want them to sit. Just push, I just drag them along, push them up a little bit because they do tend to drag down. And then through the front, I like to just drag them up a little bit. Like so. And then the final step, I use just any cheap cream concealer. This is the 17 Phwoar paint in the shade Fair. And then I just use this brush from Urban Decay. It's from their Naked One palette, I think. And it's just a flat shader brush, and I just take a little bit of this cream concealer. And I'm just going to sharpen up the bottom of the brow. and then just blend that product down onto the lid. And that is my eyebrow done. Can never get them to look the same though. If you like this video, then give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. Bye!